Colleagues and students, as we approach the end of teaching for semester 1 of this very unusual year, I would like to say a few words in the context of lifting of restrictions today and over the coming weeks. Firstly, can I thank you all for adhering to the public health guidelines and keeping our communities safe. Thanks to your efforts, Sligo is back with low numbers of infected people. But we've seen how quickly these numbers can dangerously rise, so we need to be on our guard. We've also managed to deliver our programmes of education fairly well intact, albeit with adjustments in how the learning was delivered and received. We all find this remote learning and communication to be tiring and isolating in its own way as we stare at the screen for most of the day. However, thanks to everybody's commitment and effort, we're nearly through this semester. I appreciate how difficult the past 5 weeks in particular have been, and I'm sure you're excited to see family and friends again. As our social opportunities reopen, I hope you get to meet a friend or two over a meal and enjoy a healthy and social life. I would ask that we all do so with the utmost caution and within public health guidelines. The advice of the HSE is that households should not mix with any other households outside those within their bubble. So please don't invite large groups of people to your accommodation. We're also aware that the Gardaí will have extra patrols to ensure any large gatherings are dealt with, so we need to be aware of that. Also, people should stay within their county apart from work, education and other essential purposes. We're all aware that the vaccine is on the way and the end of this pandemic is within sight. And getting the vaccine produced has been a huge achievement in itself this year, so we have to acknowledge all the scientists that have been working on that for the last number of months. As no one is sure what the next semester will bring, we are planning to continue the remote learning into next semester. This is for everybody's safety and to give you time to make your travel and accommodation plans. And we get it, that our students want and deserve more social interaction, and we also want them to have a wider third level experience. So we will endeavour next semester to bring students on campus as much as possible within safety guidelines and to facilitate engagement outside of the classroom. Until then, we must keep up with our social distancing, washing our hands and cough etiquette. I have to remind myself of that every day as I walk out the door. To help get this message out to everyone, we have, together with our Students' Union and Student Health Services, a pre-Christmas social media campaign asking one question: what will you be bringing home for Christmas? So let's make sure we follow the guidelines so that we don't bring COVID back to our families this Christmas. I want to thank our Students' Union, all of my colleagues, and especially our student health nurses and counsellors who have been working behind the scenes fighting the spread of COVID and keeping students healthy. And to you, our students, thank you for the amazing discipline you have shown during these most difficult times. Let's continue with this extraordinary effort and do what we can to protect our health workers, frontline workers and our family and friends. Thank you all and enjoy the run up to Christmas.